Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to the Social.in account. I'm your host Pradeep. This week on the Social Media Weekly, we're talking about the antitrust case against Google, we're talking about Facebook and shopping ads, and we're talking about WhatsApp and their shopping ambitions. It's all about the e-commerce. Let's get started. So the first story we have here today is about the antitrust case against Google. Basically, the US Department of Justice has filed a case against Google saying they're too big and too powerful. Basically, they pay Apple billions of dollars to remain the default search engine on iOS. They also bundle Chrome and Google Search, and they force Android manufacturers to install Google on every device they sell. All of this is anti-competitive. Google, for their part, is saying that they're the best and therefore they should be bundled with everything. There is a link in the description right next to that like button. The next story has to do with Google marrying personalization and ad privacy. See, the main holy grail when it comes to advertising is personalization. The more personal your ads, the more efficient they can be. However, Google is now saying that by 2022, their browser Chrome will no longer track third-party cookies. Before you go congratulating Google on this, you should know that Apple and Mozilla have already done this quite a while back. Google is also rolling out something called the Federated Audience Cohort API, which basically puts users into groups based on their browsing history. Now, the important thing here is that if you make the groups too big, then it will preserve privacy, but it might reduce the efficiency of the ads. Our next story has to do with Google pricing updates and promotions. Again, it's all about the e-commerce. Google is now rolling out a new update called Pricing Update, which allows you to get pricing insights as a customer. Basically, you can compare prices and Google will also tell you whether the price is high, low, or typical. Google also allows you to set up price alerts so that you can be informed when the price drops. The next feature is called New Customer Conversion Goals in Smart Shopping Ads so that you can prioritize new customers on your website. They've also enhanced Auction Insights and Performance Planner. Our next story has to do with Facebook and their shopping ambitions. Facebook has now rolled out a new feature allowing you to create Instagram ads inside Ad Manager with product tags. They're also adding something called Shopping Engagement Audiences and Shopping Lookalike Audiences, which allows you to respectively target people who have saved your products and people who look like them. And finally, they're also rolling out something called Buy Black Friday to support small businesses owned by Black people. Our final story of the day has to do with WhatsApp and their shopping ambitions. WhatsApp is basically rolling out chat buttons which allow you to link to interoperable stores or catalogs across Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp and pay for them through something that looks rather similar to WhatsApp Pay. However, WhatsApp Pay, if you'll remember, died in Brazil. It's also a new feature called Facebook Hosting, where Facebook will be providing hosting services to small businesses inside the Facebook ecosystem. And finally, WhatsApp is also potentially going to be charging for their plans. Right now, if you want to send a receipt or a boarding pass, it's chargeable on WhatsApp. But going forward, it looks like small businesses will be charged for various activities on WhatsApp Business. That's about it for this week's episode, guys. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. As always, please go over to YouTube and subscribe to the Social.in account. Ring that notification bell so that you never miss a video, and we will see you guys in the next episode.